And we should be live.
Cool.
As sirens are going off in the background. Goody.
They're signaling you went live.
Oh, that's nice. They're not here to arrest me? Great. So I got this sniper right behind me. He just keeps firing a shot.
Not a very good sniper.
Given the context of the cutscene that plays in, he actually is, because he gets a headshot. So you do not know much about the Fallout series, if anything.
I know that some portion of America got nuked, and that's it.
Oh, no, this wasn't just America. The entire world got nuked.
Oh, see, it shows how much I know.
Pretty much just to catch you up on it, in 2077 on October 23rd, China and the US started nuking each other, and then the UN had disbanded a week earlier, so everyone else was like, hey, why don't we all just nuke each other?
'Cause that always works out super great, don't it?
Yep, but in the case of Fallout New Vegas, and where we play in the state of Nevada, we actually ended up surviving the nukes, and most of Vegas was left untouched.
Oh, sure, Vegas gets left untouched.
There's actually a plot reason why it gets left untouched, that this game states. We haven't gotten to that point in the game yet, because Fallout is an open world game, so we're going to be doing a lot of things. My goal for these live streams is mainly to get what I consider to be the good, best canonical ending for all of your companions as well as yourself.
Okay, so it's sort of like as good as you can get for a 100% run.
Yes, because there are multiple endings and different factions you can side with, and siding with one faction will lock you out of another faction. But if I do everything correctly, what ends up happening is I can just load a save and then just immediately go to that other faction.
Okay.
So, let us continue from our last save, which should be in Camp McCarran for the NCR, which is the New California Republic. They are basically the, they basically are like, hey, we liked the old world stuff, and California, which was the first to get nuked, it was the first one to obviously start rebuilding. Because Fallout is more of a post-apocalyptia. It's not like you're immediately going through all the chaos of the Fallout. It's 200 years in the future from when that initially happened.
Okay, so we've had some time then
Yes.
to get our stuff back together as best as we can with all the radiation.
Yes. And as a result, there are... that's why different factions have shown up. This game actually was made by most of the original creators of the original Fallout series before Bethesda took it over. Fallout 3 kind of started retconning a lot of things, but Obsidian, which are the ones that made New Vegas, they ran with some of it, but also like harkened back to Fallout 1 and 2 in this game.
Because those were 2D games, weren't they?
2D, I forget what the actual type of RPG they were. They were top-down RPGs, but not like how, oh shoot, there was a term for them. They're not strategy RPGs, although there is one strategy RPG in the Fallout series, and that's Fallout Tactics. That one takes place in, I believe... Actually, Fallout Tactics gets referenced in this game, too. Now that I think about it, because there is some things that I haven't really done yet. Wait. Oh, no. That's right. I was supposed to... Oh, no. Beep boop. Help me. I can't run. I'm over encumbered. I got too much stuff.
Oh, so it does a Skyrim on you.
Yeah, there's pretty much story about this game.
You've done a good turn for the
Oh.
NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you.
I got
There's an
interrupted.
Emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Congratulations, we got the NCR emergency radio. Guess what? That thing is useless. Because they'll only come to help you out if you're in NCR territory, which is very small in New Vegas.
So no help at all, really.
Yeah, I'm honestly better with my giant floating iBot. His name's Eddie. I call him Beep Boop. I love him. He's great. I love my Beep Boop. He's a good boy. Anyway, what was I on about earlier? Because I already lost my train of thought.
Where Fallout took place.
Oh, right. Each Fallout game tends to take place in a different location. The first Fallout takes place in most of Southern California, which is where, which is one of the first places that got nuked. In fact, I believe you go to... Hello, Teen Shade. I believe you go to San Diego, which is called Glow Town, because the bay became irradiated.
Oof.
And
at least it's saltwater.
Yeah. And one thing to note about it is each of the Fallout games takes place at a different time. Fallout 1 taking place was originally one of the ones that took place closest to when the bombs had dropped. I believe it takes place, the first instance is 2096, and then it jumps forward to like 2132. Fallout 2 takes place around 2170, and that's when Fallout 2 is one of my... I just remember the RPG name too. Fallout 2 is what a lot of people ends up liking a lot, because it's what added a lot of things to the Fallout series that a lot of people liked. That one takes place in more Northern California, Oregon, and Wisconsin area. But there are still some, like, Southern California ties. And then Fallout 3, which wasn't the next one in the series, Fallout 3 takes place in Washington, D.C., which was one of the last ones to get nuked, oddly enough.
Yeah, kind of weird, but...
I think these bighorners are attacking each other.
Because they couldn't get that long range.
Nope. And then Fallout 4 takes place in Boston. But I have a lot of problems with Fallout 4 because it retcons so much. And then Fallout 76 takes place in... I think it was... Appalachia. So West Virginia. And
I was gonna say, I figured with country roads.
Yeah, I feel dumb because I'm like, wait a minute, they use country roads. That's why they're in Appalachia. There were some side Fallout games too. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, which no one likes to talk about because it's still one of the worst Fallout games that was ever released. That one is inside of Chicago and Illinois. A little bit of Texas as well.
Really close to home.
That one was one of the last ones that the original Fallout creators made. In fact, that was the last one because I think Black Isle Studios shuttered after that. The IP got bought by Bethesda. Then there was Brotherhood of Steel, Fallout Tactics Brotherhood of Steel, which is the strategy RPG game. That one, I'm not remembering where that one takes place in. I want to say Wisconsin. Just
Good to know I basically got surrounded by all the drops but didn't get hit.
That we know of yet. Michigan and Wisconsin area are mentioned inside of Fallout New Vegas based on one of the endings. If I do it correctly, it's actually the hardest ending to get for this run I'm doing. And it involves a faction called the Great Khans that will pretty much, my goal is to get them to resettle in that area, and then they build back up and become their own like major empire in the U.S. But that's one of the most difficult ones to get. So that's gonna be fun.
Ah.
Then there is, am I missing a Fallout game? No, I think that's actually all the Fallout games that have been released. Because Fallout, the old ones are CRPGs, I believe is what they're called. I forget what the C stands for, though.
Yeah, I've heard it. My brain is drawing a blank, too.
Yeah, so there are CRPGs. Then Fallout 3, New Vegas are more third-person RPGs. Because you can go into third person, but never go into third person, because it's better to go into first. Just stay in first. Then 76 is trying to be an MMO, but failing at it miserably. I have a lot of bad things to say about 76.
I've seen things like the cardboard disc.
That's just Bethesda's own sort of like shortcomings, because they've dropped the ball majorly on that. But with 76, I just hate that there's no NPCs, because the Fallout game lives and dies by its NPCs.
Yeah, I can kind of see where they would have thought regular people would have filled the roles, but every MMO has NPCs. Come on.
Exactly. Like, there is actually a mod for New Vegas to make it online multiplayer.
Nice.
It's Chaotic Cluster, as you would imagine.
I can imagine.
But it's still pretty dang good from what I've seen. It's only for the PC, obviously. We're playing on the Xbox One through backwards compatibility right now. So far, I've had one crash.
Ooh.
Yeah, because New Vegas is
Hope I don't bring that energy.
Oh, no. It's fine. It wouldn't be your energy that would cause it. It'd be New Vegas causing it. New Vegas is a very buggy game.
I know, but I already crashed my own stream tonight.
Well, but that's a common glitch, I think, inside of PS3 with the HD collections. Because I know Jack and Daxter 1 on the PS3 collection has a glitch inside of where pretty much you would end up freezing inside of Golem Maya's temple.
Yeah, this was in the get the radio transmitters from the bears. I hit the ice and everything just froze. Pun not intended.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had to restart the whole PS3. But it also froze in Chain of Memories during my own collection, so it may just be the PS3. Getting worried about that.
Do you still have the launch hard drive inside of it?
Sorry, do I have the what?
The hard drive that it came with.
Yes, I do.
It might be the hard drive's dying.
Oh, goody. Thankfully, PS3 does offer a pretty easy transfer system for that.
Yeah. And PS4 does the same way, and since they just use regular hard drives, like just regular computer hard drives, it just works out that way.
Hey there.
Yeah.
All right. You've got a revolver. Ooh, you've actually got a lot of caps. I am going to sell all my stuff to you. I'm going to sell you my knife, keeping the cowboy repeater, keeping the flamer. Actually, no, I don't need the flamer. Selling the grenade rifle. Ooh, actually, this is a good question. Do you have anything that I really want? You've got a stealth boy. I'll take that, actually. You're going to hear me mentioning a lot of terms and stuff and doing a lot of things for it. I apologize for that.
Don't worry, I'm just rolling with it. I remember one time I joined, there was like a Lincoln shotgun of some sort.
Yeah. My Lincoln's repeater. It's based off Abraham Lincoln's actual repeater rifle he had. Because what was the company? I want to say Remington wanted to get a contract with Lincoln during his administration, so they sent him a rifle with a gold with a golden thing inside of it, like golden stock. Not stock, a chamber for the bullets. Lincoln didn't go with it because it wasn't really feasible to do that.
Either expensive or the fact that gold wouldn't make the best gun barrel.
Exactly. Right.
It's a soft metal.
People like to think gold is actually a strong metal. It's really not.
No, you can actually eat it. It's that soft.
Yep. Highly conductive, though.
Oh, yes, very.
If it weren't for gold, we wouldn't have any of our fancy tech.
No.
Right,
I
so
mean, like, even some of the most fast lines they've been thinking about making, if they could make it out of gold and we'd have extremely fast internet. The problem being most people would probably try to steal the lines because, well, gold.
yeah, but then gold's value tanks when it comes to, like, look at silver. Silver has tanked tremendously.
Numerous times throughout history.
Yep. Which stunk for Mexico because that was one of their chief exports.
Yeah.
And then...
in multiple ways.
yeah. Mexico... I'm trying to remember, because I think it was Mexico and Nicaragua back during imperialism. That was primarily it. Was their one of their chief exports was like that, not slaves. Right, so let me see what you have for sale, buddy. Do you have what I can use to break this game in two? No, you do not. I am very sad. I'm actually very sad. They do have the anti-material rifle, though. I was really hoping for a sniper rifle, because if I can get a sniper rifle with the carbon fiber parts. Alright, so I'll take the carbon fiber parts from you. If I can get a sniper rifle with a, what is it called? With a silencer, I can break this game literally in two.
Long distance attack with no chance of being spotted.
Exactly. Combine that with a lovely sense of like completely having armor-piercing rounds, and you get quite the fun thing.
Oh, so not only is it silent, but it can pierce armor. Wonderful.
Yep.
From a distance.
Yep. And they are... I'm going to use it to wipe out basically what are the equivalent of slave owners in this game. Without them even knowing. Without them even knowing. Because there is a faction that the NCR is going against in New Vegas, and that is the Caesar's Legion, which is basically trying to be Rome.
Well, then they can get the Caesar treatment.
There is an achievement in this game, I think, called Et tu Brutus. And they even go for the old Latin pronunciation of Caesar too. They call him Caesar.
Nice.
So I will deal with them in due time. I like to... Oh, hello, Verts. Didn't see you in there. Sorry, I've not been paying attention to chat. I feel so bad. I am a bad streamer. Anyway, the Caesar's Legion, basically, one, they're mean to women, so I'm playing as a female character to rub it in their face even more that they're about to get beaten by somebody that they hate. Two, Caesar's Legion are tyrants. Like, there is a person in this game that puts it best. They don't follow Caesar's ideals. They follow Caesar.
Oh, they can just get the heck out of town then.
Oh yeah, that's what the NCR is trying to do, but the NCR is no saint either. The NCR are basically going through reverse Manifest Destiny right now. And it'll eventually balloon and backfire if they ever bring back the NCR again.
So what's their sins?
We'll get into them in a bit. They were the best option, one of the best options to do in Fallout 2 for the ending, but you could have also had it that they ended up not surviving. Yeah.
Sorry, I take it that's spoilers. You don't have to spoil if it's too early.
Yeah, no worries. It's like Ryder Firecat says, there are no real good people in this game. They're just people you happen to be siding with.
Oh, Radir is here.
You know Radir?
He's a friend. Yep, he's a friend in real life.
Oh, okay. Hello, Radir. Right. So we're going to go to the New Vegas Clinic. This is an interesting place to go because when you talk to, I believe her name is Dr. Usanagi? Yeah, Usanagi.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
She can basically make it that I can be stronger if I pay her enough money.
That works. I kind of forgot that the currency is bottle caps.
There's actually 3 currencies in this game because of the other factions. Caps are the one that's universally accepted. NCR is trying to switch back to paper money, but the conversion rate to caps is terrible, as many people will tell you. And
not to mention trying to acquire paper and cotton.
Yeah. And then Caesar's Legion uses like coin doubloons. So, all right. So originally last time I had convinced a person who had been assaulted to seek medical help because they were trying to brush it off and their attitude was becoming worse and they were in the military. So it's like, we got to get them that. So this is going to be ending off this quest right here.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
And there we go. We have completed the quest. I don't hurt anymore. And we've gained NCR fame. So what kind of implants do you have available, lady?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities. Make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got 2 much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Never get the healing implant. It's terrible. You have to wait like 10 minutes to fully heal at a higher level.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
And yes, this is relegated to how much of your endurance you have. So we are going to get an implant for endurance.
The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular
First, I thought you
system,
meant we needed endurance for the surgery period. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
That is expensive, actually. I did not realize how expensive these were. We will be back later, Dr. Usanagi. I barely have right now, I think, how many caps do I have? I've got 5,000 caps. That would have taken about 4,000 of my caps right then and there. No worries. We'll just go and rob a couple of casinos by being too good at gambling.
Wouldn't call that robbery. I'd just call that being good at gambling.
Well, see, the thing is, in Fallout New Vegas, luck as a skill is one of your special stats actually does matter. Because the higher your luck, the more chances you are at getting lucky streaks in casinos. And there is an achievement for getting banned from all casinos in this game.
Nice.
Oh no, oh no. Wait, who is back here? Who is back here that is mean and wants to hurt me? Oh, it's just a bunch of Brahmin. I was about to say. Oh, no. Come on. Am I hitting you? Yeah, that time I hit you. Come back, Brahmin. Oh, Reddit?
So wait, did you get shot at by a cow?
No. The cow is just mad. Whenever there's a red dot, that signifies the enemy. Or something that will attack you if you end up getting too close. Or something that Beep Boop will want to kill. Like so.
Okay. Sorry, I know I just saw lasers for a second, so I thought maybe. Who even knows?
Nah, that was just... That was just Beep Boop. Beep Boop's a good little boy. Hey, there should be another Brahmin around here. There it is. Give me your
So
Brahmin.
I have to ask the Nier Automata question. Can you pet the robot?
No, unfortunately you cannot pet Robot. I would love if you could pet Eddie. He has a side quest all his own called Eddie My Love.
Oh.
He is great. Like, he always was one of my favorite companions in the base game, and one of the DLCs expands on him, and it's like, oh my god, I love you.
Aw.
Alright. Next up, we got a couple of drug dealers over here. I think that they will sell you chems. But they have caps that I can sell stuff to them, which is what I want to do. Actually, before I forget, because this game is buggy, every 20 minutes or so you'll see me save.
Trust me, I already went through that tonight, so I get it.
Gotta save.
Especially in a Bethesda
Howdy.
themed game.
Yep.
Howdy.
Hello, chem addicts.
Howdy.
Aren't you the guys that sell me the drugs? Well, fine. If you don't want to sell me anything, I will make some Brahmin steak and some healing
That
powder.
mattress is way too close to the fire.
Don't worry, it'll never catch on fire. That'd take too much programming. Yeah, Fallout does realism in a weird way. Now, I've got to watch out because there's a Deathclaw around here that last time I ended up playing this game on PC, I did not see, jump scared me, and I screamed.
Aren't those like the really big hulking ogre-like monsters?
Yeah, they're like giant lizards. They actually have lore explanation as to why they exist. They are actually a military experiment before the war.
I was gonna say, where the heck did they come from? This is not Skyrim.
There's a virus called the Forced Evolutionary Virus that was basically made to make. That's basically what made the super mutants. It was at a place called Mariposa, and originally the FEV virus. Verts, why must you tempt me with banana bread? Originally the FEV virus was supposed to make you sterile. Well, didn't make these lizards sterile. They can breed.
Not only are we in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, but we're in a Jurassic Park post-apocalyptic wasteland. Good job, government.
Yep. Even better, they actually have denominations in different evolutionary lines now.
Oh, goody.
Right, that's an anti-venom. I need that. Give me the Med-X. Give me the fresh potatoes. Nope. Should be a book in here. There it is. Guns and Bullets. Makes it so that I can shoot guns better. And it's a one-time reading book because clearly what my character is doing is eating the book.
I was thinking of it as turning to dust, but sure.
Nah, she just eats the book. She gets very hungry.
In this world, I wouldn't doubt it.
Right. And that. And that. And looks like my father is home with my burrito, so I might go and get that in a second. First things first, where's the Deathclaw? I know you're around here. I see your red dot. I'm actually going to try and see if I can take one out. Oh. Is that 2 of them? No, those are geckos. I don't know where the geckos came from. I just know that Deathclaws were the military experiment.
Maybe geckos are just mutated geckos. I did see something that looked like a giant bat for 76.
That is true. You see, those are geckos. Why was there a Deathclaw over here when I played last? Because, like, it seemed weird to me that a Deathclaw was there because we're in an area that a Deathclaw would not normally spawn. Unless, actually, the train tunnel. The train tunnel is where the Deathclaw came from.
Are the spawns somewhat randomized for this game?
Not for this game as much as Fallout. Fallout 3 had specific events that would happen in certain areas, and then random events that had a chance of happening in an area. This game, everything's sort of set. There is no road valley near here filled with Deathclaws. Okay, so then why did a Deathclaw kill me? Nope, there it is. There's the Deathclaw. I was right. That's the one that killed me. It wandered over to Raoul's shack. Oh no, oh no, no. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. What are you doing? No.
No, come back, Beep Boop!
No.
Don't be a hero!
Beep Boop's not a hero. Beep Boop just signed my death warrant.
Oh no.
Because these things, they can kill. Because they ignore armor threshold. They ignore armor entirely. It's actually more effective to fight these things naked.
Okay.
Which is actually what I will do right now. Okay, why are you just standing there, buddy? Leave my Beep Boop alone. You didn't even have anything. Oh my god. You had nothing on your body. Okay, is that another one, or am I gonna have to cry again? No. And that one saw me.
We're in the Valley of Death, aren't we?
Nope, that would be the Quarry Junction. That's where we're going. Okay, Beep Boop's actually holding his own pretty well.
I was just making a biblical reference. I didn't know there was actually a place called Valley of Death.
Yeah, Death Valley.
Good to know.
It's in California.
Oh, you mean like actual? I meant like a renamed place in New Vegas.
I mean, fans call it Death Valley because there are a million Deathclaws. Alright. The reason why that was there, because I think is this west? Yeah, that train tunnel right here, if I think this is the train tunnel that I think it is, should connect actually back to where all the Deathclaws generally spawn. This should be a very hard lock. Yep, very hard lock for the train tunnel. There's a bunch of Deathclaws on the other side of there. There is also the legendary denominations of enemies that Fallout New Vegas started up.
Oh, such as?
Legendary ones are basically beefed up, strong, and very deadly versions of animals in the wasteland. There's a legendary Deathclaw, for example, that is quite troublesome. Legendary Deathclaw, not a fun one. But not as strong as the legendary Bloatfly.
The heck is a bloatfly?
It's basically a mutated fly. Giant mutated fly that shoots out stingers.
Kinda makes me think Shin Megami Tensei is Beelzebub then, for mental reference.
Well, they're also some of the weakest enemies in the game. That's why it was a joke when they made the legendary Bloatfly, that it was the strongest enemy that does the most damage in the game.
Ah.
Like, alright. Is... Is that Camp Golf? Yeah, that's Camp Golf. I am by the area of all the Deathclaws. I'm actually by the area of the invisible Deathclaws. Invisible? No. No. This game's not that cruel. Blind.
How do you take care of him? Because I'm considering if they're cold-blooded, they wouldn't show up too well on any sort of heat radar if you have it.
I'm kind of stoking the fires right now with this Deathclaw.
And to think you're supposed to be eating a burrito.
Yep, that was my dad that just tapped on the window. He is home with the burrito. So if I die to this thing, I will go and eat my burrito. Okay, I got a critical strike on him. Hold still, buddy. Hold still. I should have bought that scope from Gunrunners for this thing. Oh dear God, no. Did I aggro something else? You only play that noise, beep boop, when something's aggroed. Boop. I keep missing. Alright. Wait, why is there an... There is also another enemy in this game that I fear more than Deathclaws. That would be the Khazadars.
Which would be a...
giant hornet.
Oh, God.
That has poison.
I kind of figured it'd have poison.
Deathclaws in power.
Ew, what a way to go.
Deathclaws in power armor. Okay. Beep boop's actually... Yep, they see me. Haha, guess what? I'm on a rock. You cannot do nothing. Yeah, there's a glitch in this game where if you are on a rock for certain things, enemies will not attack you. In fact, they will actively run away from you.
Weird.
But if they can get on that rock, they will attack you instantly. See,
Honestly,
look.
I would love to see the patch notes for this game.
Oh, they are glorious. All right, beep boop. You hold him still. I shoot off his head. I missed his head. Beep boop. Hold your own. Hold your own, beep boop. I gotta reload. Good job, beep boop. Good job. Right. What is over... Wait. That pattern. That pattern of the enemy dot. Just... It's going too fast. That's Khazadars. No. Nope. 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 Don't want to.
Bees!
I would take irradiated bees over Khazadars. That's a lot of Deathclaws too. I have wandered into a place I should not be.
Something tells me this shortcut will not be cheap.
This shortcut, I am fast traveling out of here. I am gone. I am done. I am not. No. You would take Deathclaws over bees? I guess.
He hates bees.
Oh, he hates bees.
Mm-hmm.
But we need bees. I was driving home from work last week, and a bee just happened to land inside my car with a friend. And I'm like, okay.
Oh.
I'm like, okay. You want to leave? Nope, they rode with me all the way home.
Oh, that would not be the reaction I would get.
I tried getting them out.
I'm okay with bees, but I know several friends who would legitimately just try to jump out of the car.
Ooh. Well, bees, depending on what kind of bee.
I mean, they're allergic, though, so
Ah, okay, that's why.
I can't blame them.
Yeah. Right. So I want to talk to this arms merchant because she is one of the ones who sometimes can sell you a sniper rifle She does not have one, however, so I am sad. I need a sniper rifle. I want to start taking out people at freaking Nelson. I want to take out Caesar's Legion. All right. Another thing I'm going to need to do later on. Oh, no, you're a gun runner. I need to talk to you later. Actually, what is my gun stat right now? Because I need to have a gun stat of 41. This game I like a lot because it makes use of your stat points. It makes it that, like, hey, if you don't have enough stat points, you can't do this certain thing. Alright. My guns is 24, so if I read a magazine, I should be able to be good. Should be mouse up review, I believe. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Alexander. Mr. Gunrunner. Why can't I go in? There we go. That was weird. I know you just went to bed, but you must wake up so I may talk to you.
Is there some reason I should be talking
You're like a
to you?
golden retriever stuck in the door.
Yep.
Like you have a clue what that even means. Am I selling? Yeah. Am I selling to you? No. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but you're small time. Move along. You might be onto something. I'd like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Yep, he sells weapons and weapon mods and ammunition, which is great. Okay, he's got the silencer. He's got the night scope, so I'll buy the night scope. Does he have anything for the... Oh, he's actually selling me weapons, too. He literally just told me he does not sell me weapons. What a jerk.
Liar.
You lie. I can get stuff for my cowboy repeater, but I'm waiting for other things.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Ooh, I leveled up. First level up of the stream tonight. Alright, so we are going to put 1 into sneak. We are going to put 5 into lockpick. 5 into science. Then why don't we put... I am going to need more speech. And now we get a perk. Let's see what we got. What is good for the perks that I would get normally for level 10 if I stat up certain things? Okay, guns of 70s. Shotgun technique, no. Animal friend, I need a survival of 45. Mr. Sandman, give me a drink. Energy weapons. Alright, so those are all I can get. So what I can get now is a night person, nerd rage.
That's an actual thing.
Yeah, nerd rage. When you've been pushed around long enough with nerd rage perk, your strength is raised to 10 and you gain a 15 plus 15 damage threshold whenever your health drops to 20% or below.
Okie dokie then.
I can get the Mysterious Stranger perk and the Misfortune perk, which are basically like, hey, you go into your special bullet time mode and you shoot your gun. Sometimes we'll come out and help you. I can get the Stonewall perk, Steering Imperialist, Commando. There should be something I can get. I can get Bloody Mess. That does 5% extra damage in all my weapons. I don't know what to get. I'm not getting the Cannibal perk because I don't want to be Cannibal. I don't want to be Hannibal Lecter. But Nerd Rage, I don't know if I'll ever really use that. Because I don't like being that low on health. Because it scares me.
Ah, so it's a berserker ability.
Basically. Only I still have control of my actions. You know what? We'll get the toughness perk because damage threshold is something good. Unless I... Well, let me see. Because the next perk I would get would be at level 12. Let's see what we have for level 12 perks. We have alertness, fast metabolism, ghastly scavenger. That is a great quote. Redire Firecat. That is great. Alright, so I'd get the heavyweight one at level 12. Long haul's another one that's a good one. There's a... Actually... Ooh. I can go to level 50, so a lot of this is like just me being picky at this point, but... You know what? We'll get the toughness perk, because I want to be tougher. And we are level 10. We are the new kid around the block. Because unlike Fallout 3, where there were karma-based achievements for getting to a certain level with a certain karma, that isn't the case in this game. Which is great. Means you don't have to do the multiple playthroughs with different karma. Or make very strategic saves.
That's good.
Alright, so I just
that's
saved...
right, Coca-Cola.
Alright,
Sorry.
I will... No. I have to just go and get my burrito real quick.
It is up to me to entertain the chat now. So, apparently Coca-Cola won the Soda Wars. And this means that there was a war between, well, not necessarily a war, but there was a fallout, so to speak, about which was worth more, the Coca-Cola caps or the Pepsi caps. Possibly even the Mountain Dew caps. Kind of wonder which soda is worth most in this game. What soda would you guys want to see worth most in this game? I'd probably pick a ginger ale because I'm not much of a soda person. Vanilla Coke. Says one person. Ooh, what if like some bottle caps were like extra super rare because they're old? Like New Coke. From the 80s. Teen Shade chooses Mountain Dew. Classic gamer choice. Trying to think if there was any other rare sodas. Anything made with sugar at this point if we're in America, since it's now all corn syrup now. So they did temporarily bring that back. And it'd have to be metal in order to survive the fallout too long, otherwise it just turns into trash. I wonder if the Christmas bottles go for extra, the Coca-Cola Christmas bottles. With Mountain Dew, too, you wonder if there's a hierarchy among the flavors. I wonder what Faygo would be. Probably pretty low, unless you're in Michigan, because we love Faygo, apparently. And it's someone produced here. Teen Shade chooses Red Mountain Dew. The battle of the soda continues. Yeah, because paper currency would be extremely difficult to make in this universe. for one, you'd have to actually have paper, not paper, but trees in order to mulch into paper. Which I know some shrubs can be mulched, but not as reliably as actual trees. Whereas cotton is another thing. We have to grow it ourselves. I suppose there's plastic money, but again, that poses a whole lot of problems. And of course, there's not enough honesty in this world anymore for digital currency. I mean, there's barely any right now, but hey, after the nuclear fallout, definitely no. Oh great, we got blue dew versus red dew. Fight. No classic green, interesting. Would there be juice caps, I wonder? Root beer caps. Regular beer caps! Now it becomes a battle of the beer.
Nero is back with his burrito.
Welcome back! I incited the soda wars while you were gone.
Oh no. What, between Sunset Sarsaparilla and Nuka-Cola?
I don't know what a sarsaparilla is, but I was basically trying to decide what the currency would be based on sodas
Oh, that's cool.
that currently exist.
That sounds like fun.
Basically, like, was there a fallout between which would be worth more, Pepsi or Coca-Cola?
Ah. That actually is an interesting take. I never thought about that. Because everyone's just like, caps are caps. Right.
Well, I mean, they're not going to be out here collecting ramen marbles.
Ramenade's pretty good.
It is very pretty, but I don't think it's going to survive the fallout.
I don't know. There's glass that survived the fallout. And it's been 200 years.
Maybe it can be jewelry similar to pearls.
Maybe. Because, I mean, there are rich people in the Fallout universe.
Of course.
Of course. The bougie people always get to live. That's actually the whole point of the vaults. The rich people got to go inside them, but it turned out those were being used for social and scientific experiments.
Oof.
Yeah, most vaults didn't have a happy ending.
I mean, some sort of alternate society had to form down there, I suppose.
Well, I mean, take, for example, over here, the South Vegas ruins. There's a vault there, Vault 3. That is actually one of the rare instances of a vault that did not have a social experiment or a scientific experiment being conducted on the actual residents of the vault.
They had to do this now?
Yep, because nuclear Armageddon only happens every once in a while.
I know, but of all the times you want to experiment on a population, it's when we're at risk of going away?
Of course. The best results. And take, for example, one vault in this game. The zombie plant people vault, as I like to call it.
Oh, God.
Vault 22. Experimented with fast-growing spores and plants. The plants turned into fungi and became hostile.
I mean, that's a real risk IRL that there's a fungus that could actually turn us into zombies, but if it mutated and went after humans, but... Ooh. Wait, is that the tree man?
No, that is Harold. He is actually the only reference to Fallout 1 inside of Fallout 3. The tree man is actually a person who fell into a vat of FEV virus. He was exploring Mariposa with another person.
Hello. Please remember.
Oh, visiting hours are 10 a.m. Right. It's 10 a.m. Let me in.
Just sleeps out on the front porch.
Hello, tour guide.
Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco.
Repcon's history.
Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta 11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system.
All right, so my favorite DLC is actually in this game. It is the Old World Blues DLC. I love the characters. I love the interactions, and I actually like the story. Pure story-driven base of being alluded to, I love Lonesome Road. And then Dead Money just has the perfect creepy atmosphere to it.
Very well.
What kind of creepy atmosphere?
It is a it is a hotel. It's a casino in the Mojave Desert that never opened up officially because the day it was set to open, the bombs fell. There's a blood red cloud mist that was a biological weapon that was being developed and secretly tested there that escaped. And if you stand too long inside of what is called the cloud, you take damage and you will die. There are people there who survived the blast that are fixated in hazmat suits that they cannot get off because the cloud fused it to their skin. The only way you can kill them is by taking off a limb. Even then, if it's anything but the head, they will still be on the floor, breathing.
Oof.
It is very creepy. And I love it. Old World Blues is in Utah. And takes place and actually gives like backstory to the cloud and everything. Like, because the cloud was developed there. Can they hurt you without their legs? No. If they could, I would freak out even more.
Only emotionally.
Yes, only emotionally, Richard. Which, hello, Richard. I did not realize you were here. All right. Yeah, no. There's no touch damage in the Fallout games. Thank God. Well, unless you count bear traps. All right, so now, because we're reaching a junction point where I'm going to have to start doing a lot of quests, I want to clear out the quarry junction of the Death Claws. So we're going to take out our incinerator.
Big lizard hunting season.
Yep.